Sam Altman just revealed OpenAI's next big move, and the implications are staggering. In a series of recent announcements and statements, the CEO has pulled back the curtain on ambitious plans that could reshape how artificial intelligence is deployed across industries. The company is pivoting, investing heavily in infrastructure, and preparing for a future where AI becomes as essential as the internet itself. Redefining corporate strategy and competitive pressure. Recently, Sam Altman sent what he called a code red memo to OpenAI staff, signaling a dramatic shift in company priorities. This wasn't a routine update. It was a wake-up call that caught the attention of the entire tech industry. The reason behind the urgency was Google's surprising launch of its Gemini 3 model, which outperformed competing chatbots on numerous benchmarks in a matter of weeks. Altman didn't panic publicly, but he did act decisively. The company began pulling back on investments in side projects like advertising tools, healthcare initiatives, and retail shopping features. Instead, every resource would flow toward one singular goal, making ChatGPT even more capable, intuitive, and personal. This decision reveals something important about OpenAI's competitive positioning. Despite being the first mover in the generative AI space, the company recognizes that innovation in this field moves at breathtaking speed. Rivals like Anthropic and Google aren't just chasing OpenAI anymore, they're catching up. Anthropic alone has grown from fewer than 1,000 business customers 2 years ago to over 300,000 today. The stakes are higher than they've ever been. The trillion-dollar bet on computing power, perhaps the most ambitious aspect of Altman's vision, involves infrastructure investment at a scale that seemed unimaginable just years ago. OpenAI has committed to approximately $1.4 trillion in compute infrastructure over the next 8 years. To put that figure in perspective, that's roughly equivalent to the GDP of a medium-sized nation. Altman isn't apologizing for this massive bet. He's doubling down. In late 2025, he posted an extended explanation on social media, detailing why the company needs to start building now, even though current revenue doesn't come close to covering these commitments. The mathematics work because of exponential growth projections. OpenAI currently generates over $20 billion in annualized revenue, and projects reaching hundreds of billions by 2030. Altman believes the infrastructure build-out is essential to capture that explosive growth. The company is designing what Altman calls an AI factory, capable of producing 1 gigawatt of new compute capacity every single week, all while dramatically reducing the cost per unit of computation. This represents a fundamental shift in how the company thinks about its role in the tech ecosystem. OpenAI isn't just building AI models anymore, it's becoming a compute provider itself. Memory, personalization, and emotional connection. One of the most fascinating revelations about OpenAI's future strategy centers on a feature that could fundamentally transform how people interact with ChatGPT: deep, persistent memory. Altman explained that the goal is for ChatGPT to remember nearly everything about individual users if they choose to enable this feature. This goes far beyond current capabilities. Users would build genuine context with the system over time, creating personalized experiences that feel tailored specifically to them. This feature carries profound implications. From a business perspective, it creates powerful switching costs. Once a user has invested months or years of memories, decisions, and preferences into ChatGPT, leaving becomes much harder. From a technology perspective, it represents a significant advancement in how AI systems can understand individual human contexts and needs. However, Altman is also candid about the uncomfortable questions this raises. As more people form real relationships with ChatGPT, questions emerge about emotional attachment, influence, and how far AI companionship should ethically extend. OpenAI is building for long-term engagement and stickiness rather than flashy viral moments. The company is also developing a family of dedicated hardware devices to make interacting with AI even more seamless. In May, OpenAI acquired industrial designer Jony Ive's company, I.O., signaling serious intentions to create devices that bring AI closer to everyday life. The inevitable path to public markets While Altman frequently emphasizes how wonderful it is to remain a private company, the trajectory toward an initial public offering seems virtually inevitable. When asked directly about his excitement regarding a potential IPO, Altman responded with characteristic candor, 0% excitement about becoming a public company CEO, though he acknowledged the benefits of allowing public markets to participate in OpenAI's value creation. Current estimates suggest OpenAI could file for an IPO as soon as late 2026, with a potential listing in 2027. Valuations under discussion range from $830 billion to potentially over $1 trillion, which would make it one of the largest IPOs in history. The capital requirements alone justify going public. To fund $1.4 trillion in infrastructure commitments alongside ongoing research and development, OpenAI needs access to capital markets. The company is actively raising funds, with discussions ongoing for a fundraising round that could exceed $100 billion. Altman has been personally involved in investor pitches, highlighting ChatGPT's reacceleration in growth, enterprise expansion, and compute access advantages. The company recently announced that ChatGPT's monthly growth had rebounded to over 10%, indicating that Altman's focus strategy is working. Over 800 million people use ChatGPT weekly, making it one of the fastest adopted applications in technological history, building the future of AI agents and superintelligence. Beyond the immediate competitive battles and infrastructure build-out, Altman's long-term vision extends towards something even more transformative: artificial general intelligence and eventually superintelligence. In his recent reflections, Altman stated that OpenAI now believes they understand the steps required to build AGI as traditionally understood. More immediately, he expects the first quarter of 2026 to bring significant model releases, with new versions showing major performance gains beyond the current GPT-5.2. However, Altman noted an interesting consumer insight. Users are currently satisfied with the intelligence of existing models. This means improvements will likely focus on different dimensions: better personalization, faster responses, more reliable reasoning in specialized domains, and deeper integration with daily workflows. For enterprise customers, the story differs. Business users continue demanding higher intelligence, faster processing, and more specialized capabilities. OpenAI's strategy involves improving models in different ways for different use cases, creating specialized versions that excel in their target domains. The arrival of AI agents represents another frontier. Altman predicted that 2025 would mark the beginning of AI agents, joining the workforce in materially changing company output. These aren't just chatbots. They're autonomous systems capable of handling complex workflows, managing projects, and generating measurable business value. The ultimate vision remains superintelligence, which Altman believes could accelerate scientific discovery and innovation far beyond current human capabilities. As this story unfolds, Sam Altman and OpenAI are executing a multifaceted strategy designed to maintain technological leadership while building the infrastructure necessary for an AI-powered future. The company is simultaneously improving its flagship product, investing in hardware, expanding into enterprise markets, developing autonomous agents, and preparing for public markets. Whether all these ambitious initiatives succeed remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: the next chapter of AI development will be shaped significantly by decisions OpenAI is making right now.